Hello, Hallmark here, back with another shirtless video. Apologize, it's just super hot. It's like supposed to be 104 heat index today. And it was. I was just been at work, but I got off. And I came out here to check on the corn and just, kind of pick the garden. And I'll show you what I got. Rattlesnake pole beans, and a ton of them. And there's actually too many, I can't pick them all. Let me show you how I did my pole beans. So this is my corn. This is field corn. I grew field corn for fun, and maybe for a little bit of chicken feed, because you can see they're always hungry. And just for fun, I thought maybe we could grind it up and see what kind of meal we got out of it, and maybe fry some up in a skillet with some bacon. I don't really know, but I thought, hey, let's grow it. And then I was studying about the Three Sisters method about planting squash, and corn and beans together. So I got me some rattlesnake pole beans. And after the corn got to be about, 6 or 8 inches, I went back and just stuck me a little bean seed by each corn plant. And sure enough, you can see some of them ran out in the aisles. And of course, I apologize for these weeds. I know I didn't do a very good job, but anywho. But these beans have grew up the corn. Look right here. Just hanging. As you pull them off, it helps the tassels to help rain down on these silks, and it'll help pollinate the corn. Corn is pollinated by wind, but also you can self-pollinate it just by shaking it a little bit. So the act of actually pulling these beans off has helped to pollinate the corn, and I've had 2 or 3 good messes of really delicious green beans. Alright, I'm going to brave through here a little bit. Ooh, man, I should have done a better job of weeding. This field corn is getting thicker. You can actually, if you listen real close, you can hear it growing. That's how good I am. Now, let's see it down here. We got some little beans that are not quite ready. I'm going to let them go a little bit longer, but you can actually see some, like this one, is actually, it's actually a little bit too big. I should have picked that earlier. See, it's already got the beans already developing within it. I'm still going to cook it because, hey, it's edible, and I think it'll taste really good, but honestly, you want to pick them a little bit smaller than that. You actually want to pick them, when I've got corn pollen raining down on me, you actually want to pick them about a little bit less than that. But man, what a great job this has done. I'm super impressed. I really am, y'all. So guys, I could probably spend all day in there finding beans. This is way more than I could ever eat with the family. But yeah, so my plan is when this field corn gets a little bit more filled out and it's ready to harvest, I'm going to harvest all the field corn at one time, get all the stalks broke down and ready for composting. And at that point, I'm going to go through and pick up all the beans and have a massive harvest. Hey, but this isn't what the video is about. But let me show you my pink eye purple holes. It's pretty cool. Once again, the weeds got the best of me. I'm sorry. But look right here. Pink eye purple hole peas. The peas actually grow up the top, so they're really easy to harvest, and you can see them. I mean, they're very visible. We have shelled out so many little bushels of this off this 2-row planting right here. And I tell you what, this is one of the most productive things that I have grown, and I'm very happy with them. And very excited. And next year, I'm going to actually do 2 or 3 different plantings and try to get more to the market. Ooh, I got some tomatoes. Let's go check those tomatoes out. Alright, got some sunspots, that's fine. Not the most prettiest tomato, but look at that, it's pretty nice, isn't it? I've got some basil that I interplanted along with some marigolds. You can kind of see the marigolds there at the end. The chickens are going through here and eating them a tomato, look right there. You like green tomatoes? You gotta fry them first. Good gracious, you need cornmeal down there. Anyway, we'll let them have a little fun and get their little snoot full too. I planted some of these marigold yellow tomatoes. Those are nice. We'll pick some of those. I didn't really, another mistake I'll share with you guys, and I hate always telling you what the mistakes I make, but I did this trellis system, but I failed to prune. I was really busy with work, no excuse, but hey, I didn't prune, and this is what happens. You get bushy, huge vines going everywhere. Those suckers send off, you know, plants every which way, and it becomes like a jungle. So when you do this method, I would recommend hard pruning like they say to, and growing, because you can see how tall they're getting. They're almost getting up to the 10-foot mark. Which is really nice, but at the same time, you know, I should have pruned them better, because now we've got a situation with all this growth. Because what actually happens is moisture accumulates under there. There's not enough airflow, and you run into some blossom end rot and all that. So, wow. Okay, this is what happens when you don't pick okra on time. It gets huge. I'm going to go through here, and I can't shoot it because I have to crawl on my hands and knees to get to this stuff. Note to self, space the okra more than 3 feet. You know what I mean? Anywho, but I'm going to go through and harvest this okra, and I will see you guys on the other side. Hey, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit subscribe and the little bell icon so you'll know what's going on with my channel. And make sure you hit the like on this one. Thank you guys for tuning in on the Three Sisters method and how I'm growing my green beans. And wow, I'm about to go in here and snap these, cook them up, and eat them.